It's 106 miles to Elkhart. We got a full tank of gas, a half pack of gum, 2 Slim Jims, a jar of olives, 8 unusable paper clips, 6 stale hot dog buns, 2 People magazines from 1984 featuring Kevin Bacon, 2 Bikini Lady air fresheners, 1 broken cigarette lighter, 3 open bags of mayonnaise-flavored pork rinds, 2 old...
Would you just go already?
Well, sure, no problem.
From the heart of Michiana, it's the Night Shift. Please join us live tonight as we welcome from Summer Shakespeare at Notre Dame, Paul Rathburn. We'll have some science fun with Doug Farmwald, and all night the music of The Grumps, a tribute to the great Blues Brothers. So now sit back, relax, get yourself a glass of water, and do whatever it takes to make yourself comfortable. And welcome your favorite host boy, Jason Eric Mumaw.
Thank you, good evening, and welcome to the Night Shift. My name is Jason Eric Mumaw, and what's your name? Nice to see you. Now sit down, relax, you look tired. I know, I'm just wasting time, aren't I? I should probably get to the show. Well, big news, it's all right. Al-Qaeda's #2 man released a new videotape this week praising the recent bombings, said there would be more uprising in Iraq, and urged everyone to see the new Dukes of Hazzard movie. So that was a little different. Well, how about this? In Berlin, a very foul odor sparked a hunt by police for a corpse. Yeah, apparently smelled that bad. Turns out, just David Hasselhoff eating some Taco Bell in his hotel room, you know. Yeah, he's German. I think, isn't he German?
I don't know.
I'm German. Well, good news. The space shuttle has been cleared to return to Earth next week. And NASA stated that everything was okay for the re-entry, although they did say the shuttle will need to get a tune-up at Jiffy Lube when it returns, so. Besides that, that's pretty good, don't you think? I don't know. Well, did you hear about this? The Baltimore Orioles player Rafael Palmeiro tested positive for steroid use. Earlier, he claimed that he just didn't take them at all, but he tested positive for the steroid stanozolol. When asked about the drug, Palmeiro said that he didn't know it was a steroid. He thought it was his cab driver, so. Stan, how's it? I don't know. And finally, did you hear that Dr. Phil's show has been picked up for the next 5 years? Wow. And Dr. Phil has stated that someday he'd like to take his show to the same professional level as the Maury Povich show. Wouldn't we all? You know, high quality. All right, we have a great show, and right over there to tell you all about it, the only man who drinks all his milk before eating his cereal, Mr. Kelsey Zumbrun. Kelsey?
Thanks, Jace. We do have a great show for you tonight, and if you'd like to be part of the studio audience and participate in the show, why don't you come see a show and call us and visit us online at WNIT.org to find out how. On tonight's show, producer and artistic director from the Summer Shakespeare at the University of Notre Dame, Paul Rathburn, and we'll have some science fun with Doug Farmwald. Also, the music of the Grumps with the Jake and Elwood Rock and Rhythm Blues reviews. Guys?
All right, there they are, looking timid, and I'm a little scared now. And also we have, as Kelsey said, we have Paul Rathburn from Notre Dame. They're starting up their Summer Shakespeare over there at Notre Dame. It's their 6th year for doing that. And also our old friend Doug Farmwald will be back. He's going to be showing us some science tricks. And just before I go any further here, I would just like to, Kelsey, you know, you sit over there every week. I'd just like to make a toast to you this week. You make everybody feel like $1 million. You bring a sunshine smile to everybody, and just here's to you, my friend.
Well, thanks, Jace. I'd offer you a toast in return, but
No,
I'm
it's
not
just
high enough up to get a glass of water.
And for the first time tonight, I'm not looking for a return compliment, so that's why we didn't have to have you drink.
Okay.
Just a total toast for you. Doesn't Kelsey need a toast every now and then? I hope I make you feel good each week.
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah, all right. You know, I was thinking about this earlier, and you guys at home, I'm talking to you now. I'm not, Kelsey's over there, but what are you doing, Kelsey? Yeah. But I really enjoy this. Here's what you want to do. You want to go put your hand in the refrigerator. I'll wait for it. Okay, now you're back. Now here's what you do. Just put your hand on your forehead. And is this Susan? Go ahead and you do it, Kels.
My hand wasn't in the refrigerator.
No. Doesn't that feel good?
No.
I have to just think that feels pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, our audience, Kelsey's mentioned here, we have an audience here.
Yep.
I don't know, they seem kind of dead. Can we take a look at our audience once again? Oh, there they are. Look at them. Sure.
Still dancing.
Well, as long as they're enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, you know, the past few weeks I've done a lot of silly things as far as the lip syncing stuff. You think I think I kind of wrapped that up last week.
Yeah.
But I'm on this obsession with country singers for whatever reason. So tonight, for really no good reason, we're gonna have the Kenny Rogers Fact of the Night. All right, Kenny Rogers recorded 59 albums, worldwide sales in excess of 100 million units, 4 Grammys, 11 People's Choice Awards, 18 American Music Awards, 8 Academy of Country Music Awards, 5 Country Music Association Awards, named favorite singer of all time in PM Magazine. There you go. Now the audience wakes up. There they are.
Why in the world we do that?
You know, it's fun.
Okay.
A lot of people wait for jokes, but you know,
Sure.
every now and then we'll throw a joke. Well, Kelsey, are you one of these weather people that just likes to watch the Weather Channel nonstop all the time?
Only if I have, no, not all the time. Only if I have things to do, like if I'm going to go golfing or whatever. You know, it's a must. You got to see it.
Well, there's those nut jobs out there that'll just sit around and watch the Weather Channel nonstop all day, and that's what kind of fuels the local, the channels to update their technology all the time for, this technology, they have this new system. Well, finally we got ahead of all of them.
Oh, good.
Yeah, a lot of them can kind of predict the future, like what the next 48 hours is going to be.
Right.
Well, tonight we got our new system in. We're going to try it out for the first time. This is the Night Shift Extreme Future Forecaster. Let's see if we can turn this thing on and take a look at it. Now, this will go by years. Look, okay, 2008, 2009. Look, Lake Michigan's getting a little big. Uh-oh. Seeing this, but 2015, something's really happening. Ohio is just flipping around now. Look at Wisconsin, it's kind of throbbing. All right, well, we know we got this to what?
Wow.
This
when is that again?
Well, right now it's 2028. So look how the size of, look at Lake Michigan. So, hey, we're leading the pack in technology here. Well, wow. Maybe we'll check back in on that. Maybe we won't. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Now, we did this last week, and we had a lot of emails. I counted, 50 to 100 in the
can
office
count that
this
high?
week. Yeah.
Oh, good.
We had them all over the place, and people want to say, we want to see more Lawrence Welk clips.
Sure, yeah.
Hey, we got the show here, and tonight we loaded up another one. It's going to be another gem from the Lawrence Welk Show. Here, take a look.
Tiny kangaroo down, sport. Tiny kangaroo down. Tiny kangaroo down, sport. Tiny kangaroo down. Take me koala back, Jack. Take me koala back. He belongs somewhere on the track, Matt. So take me koala back. All together now.
Now they're definitely onto something. That Lawrence Welk Show, I tell you what. Now you're a big sports nut, right?
Sure, yeah.
Yep, you're watching everything. You watch the soccer, you watch the badminton, you
A little
watch
bit
the
of
baseball.
everything, yeah. I'd watch sports over just about anything else. Yeah.
Now I've noticed this on the sports channels that it's just saturated anymore with what you got. Texas Hold'em.
Oh, yeah.
Texas Hold'em, you have, what do you have? The World Series of Poker.
Right.
They got
Those
all the
aren't
celebrities playing poker, stuff like that. I mean, is it really getting out of hand?
Yeah, that goes right up there with the spelling bee. It doesn't have a place on the sports channel, in my opinion.
Right. It's just, and they're all over the place, and they don't know when there's enough of a good thing. Again, I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I caught the very first promo for the new series they got coming up. It's another poker deal. Here, take a look.
From the producers of the World Series of Poker and the Celebrity Poker Showdown comes the next big event in primetime professional poker entertainment. And the time is now for the Dogs Playing Poker World Championship. Off the painting and into your television come some of the world's most famous canine sharks around. Meet reigning champ Lucky Nuggets, the rookie Drools McFarland, and fan favorite, the fabulous Miss Prissy. Don't miss a minute of the action of the Dogs Playing Poker World Championship. Somehow, you always knew it was coming. Check your local listings.
A little overboard, aren't they?
Wow.
I just like the fact that Miss Prissy is sponsored by Diet Pepsi. Notice that? Right? Pretty good. Now, did you guys like the Lawrence Welk clip, didn't you?
No.
Wow.
Yes,
What a response
not.
there.
Too busy
Well, we got
dancing.
more, but not this time. It's not Lawrence Welk. Hey, we've had here at PBS the kids shows, the morning shows.
Right,
I was watching the other morning.
High quality stuff.
And
Yeah.
I think I even called you on this one.
Yeah.
I said I need this clip. I want to use this for the show. So it's the Teletubbies. You know who they are. Everybody likes them. But we got the Teletubbies clip of the night. Here, take a look. I have to do a lot of editing for this show. I didn't have to touch that, seriously.
That's good stuff.
And if you tune into Teletubbies regularly, apparently you hear a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even more. All right, well, we got to calm down here, regroup, and celebrities are always in the news. That's, I guess, why they're celebrities, and they're doing movies and stuff like that. A lot of people don't know everything that they want to know about celebrities. So tonight, not many people know that celebrities have siblings and stuff, so we're going to take a look tonight at celebrity siblings. All right, here we go. First up is brother of evil dictator Saddam Hussein. Here he is. He's Earl Hussein. He lives in Toledo, Ohio, has a tree farm, plays guitar, and has a really cute collection of ceramic penguins. So, you can't always judge everybody just by their siblings, I guess. Well, how about this? Paris Hilton. She is famous with her sister, but not many people know of her cousin, Savannah Days Inn. Yep. She's a little cheaper, and she doesn't make that great a breakfast, so I don't know. Savannah Days Inn, everybody. Recently in the news, Tom Cruise. Not many people know of his new baby brother, Huey Cruise. They say he's a good baby and doesn't cry. Doesn't cry too much, but when he's hungry, he stands up on his crib and cries, "I love Katie." So, kind of looks like Freddie Mercury there, doesn't it? Well, big right now with the Dukes of Hazzard movie is country music legend Willie Nelson. And I think he's kind of fun to hang out with, although I think I'd like his brother a little bit better. Here he is, Frank Nelson. They say at least he bathes, so, yep. All right, and also in the Dukes movie is Jessica Simpson as Daisy Duke. Now, Jessica has an older brother who cares? Let's just look at the Daisy Duke picture some more. No, not me. There we go. Yeah, okay. Here we are. Star Wars was a big hit this summer, and George Lucas, who is the writer and director, has an older brother. His name is Jim Lucas, and he's got the red hair there. But unlike George, Jim can actually write believable dialogue, so that's all right. And finally here, my good friend and sidekick Kelsey has a brother. His name is Larry, and unlike Kelsey, he doesn't fake laugh at all my jokes. So there you go, it's a celebrity siblings. Okay, now each week we've been doing a lot of different stuff. We've been outside, we've been in the hallway, and this week we are once again back out in the hallway, and we're going to be doing a game that we did earlier this summer at the big event we had up at the Acorn Theater, and it was such a hit that we thought we would broadcast it tonight. So tonight we're going to be doing the 2-liter drink game. All right, and how you doing, Kels?
Good, good.
Looks like we got a good turnout there out in the hallway.
Yep.
All right.
We got 3 people. Let me see if I got this right. Nick, Sarah, and Tiffany. Right. They they didn't know what we were doing.
And I'm glad you guys put them all in order by height there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It helps me out.
It looks like you're getting a strong signal on your cell phone there, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we did this game up there, and I'm going to let you, Kels, describe to the people at home what the actual rules are and how we're going to do this.
I'm going to give each person a 2-liter. They don't know what it is. And we're going to give them a minute to see who can drink the most.
All right, so it is really just that stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty much. And we're going to do 2 heats, and the person who drank the most out of the 2 heats will be our winner. And of course, we have the fabulous prizes.
Right. All right, Kelsey, what we
go ahead and take your lids off. Yeah.
Take your lids off. We've got to get this started here. We'll get through the first
Okay, as soon as maybe I should have made them do this while they were timed. You guys ready?
As much
on your mark. You ready, Jason?
I'm set.
I'll say set, go.
All right, here we go. Look at them.
Ooh, a minute could be a long time.
Yeah, they got to pace themselves. I noticed the guy's squeezing.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He's
you might have to take a break. We got 45 seconds left.
All right, the winner gets some fabulous prizes.
Fabulous prizes. High dollar items.
I love the doors behind them.
That's some good stuff, isn't it? That's some good stuff. That's generic Diet Cola.
What's the time on it? Uh-oh. Sure, all right.
Okay, we got 20 seconds left.
We've lost one of them.
He's still in the lead, sadly.
So he's out of the heat, it looks like. Uh-oh, he's coming back.
Okay, let's see. We're almost 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You can count the rest.
All right. Yeah, looks like.
Time's up.
Well, it looks like he did all right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Kels, we're going to get moving on here.
All right.
We'll just take a measurement on each one of them. We're going to have our second round, and then we'll, near the end of the show, we'll crown our reigning champ of the 2-liter drink game.
Okay, he's only got 5.5 inches left. That's good.
All right.
Yeah, he's the winner, really. Do I need to measure?
Well, we'll see how they do in the next heat.
Okay.
All right, so thanks, Kels, for being out there. We'll have some more fun with that a little bit later on. Now, talking about fun, I got to go down to the Plymouth Tri-Way Theater down there, one of the only drive-ins left in the Michiana area, and I just went around talking to people and pretty much annoyed a bunch of people. So here, take a look. Well, today we're down in Plymouth at the Tri-Way Drive-In Theater, one of the only drive-ins left open in Michiana. We're just going to be going around and just seeing what's going on. Hey guys, how you doing? What's your name?
Kevin Johnson.
Kevin Johnson and
Lori Johnson.
Lori Johnson. So let me guess, you're married.
Yeah.
I'm a genius. You guys look like you're comfortable here.
Oh, gotta be comfortable.
Planning on staying the night? They say that if the theater breaks down, I get to go up and act out each one of the movies.
Oh yeah?
Would you guys stick around for that?
We'll think about it.
I think we're here early enough at the drive-in that I'm gonna get the best seat in the house. What's your name, sir?
Tom Jones.
Tom Jones?
Yeah.
All right, now what's your real name?
That's it.
Is it really? Can we see some ID? Oh, that's right. Now can you sing a little bit of What's New, Pussycat?
No.
Hi, ma'am. Do you mind if we talk to you about...
No, get out of here.
Kind of romantic, the drive-in.
That's what I'm talking about. If I don't see one person at least making out, it's not even worth the trip down here to the theater.
There.
Oh, wow.
It was worth the trip.
That was. You got that right. I wonder what it would look like if my dog was up on the big screen. Sid Dog. Now, who gave you that name?
The truckers.
Truckers, is that like your CB handle?
Yeah.
So if I was calling out, breaker 19, sit dog, you got your ears on?
10-4, good buddy.
That's right. Is everybody your good buddy on the CB?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions about the high level of security here.
High level of security?
Ready?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Enjoying the drive-in theater tonight?
Absolutely.
And you're about 40 feet off the ground. Do you get lightheaded or anything up there?
No, not at all.
I see your dogs are sucking for wind back there. You guys having a good time?
You know, I wonder what Kelsey would look like up on the big screen.
What are your favorite type of movies?
Probably horror films.
Do you scream a lot? Hey, that's pretty decent. The drive-in has the reputation for, you know, people making out. Now, any of that going to be happening tonight?
If he gets lucky.
Oh, it's drive-in here. I've enjoyed the games over there. You ever done the teeter-totter?
No, I haven't.
Now, who's your favorite actor of all time?
George Clooney.
George Clooney? Don't I look a little bit like him?
Oh, you do, just like him.
I get that all the time. Can I get the biggest, largest thing of popcorn that you have? Kind of look like a little bit like a young Clint Eastwood.
Go ahead, make my day.
Uh-oh, look out, I'm gonna save your lives. Oh, whew, that was a close one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's the singer of the family though, isn't it? Uh-oh, look. I'm getting ready to blow up. Did the crew leave us already?
Stranded at the drive-in, branded a fool.
Do you have to frisk anybody as they come in?
No.
Do you like that movie Annie? It'd be great if you sang just a bar of that with me. You ready?
I ain't got my teeth in, so I can't.
Oh, you're fine. The sun will come out
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
That's all I know.
That's all we should know as men, right?
Yeah.
That's right. We shouldn't even know that much. Now, in some rated R movies, there are some scenes in the rated R movies.
Yeah.
Now, when people are driving by out there, is anybody ever getting a wreck? You know, you're driving by and you look up, whoa, there's something. Now, what do you enjoy about the drive-in theater?
It's relaxing. Come in your pajamas if you want.
Right. Are these your pajamas tonight? Are they? So you just go home, pass out?
He can't stand popcorn.
Really? What don't you like about popcorn? What's wrong with you? Can I get you to have some popcorn? What type of movies do you normally like to watch?
Comedies.
Comedy, sure. So you've seen my show then, right?
Yep.
So you enjoy that because it's a comedy, right? And beginning August 9th and running through the 28th, they will be doing the production of Henry V. Please welcome Paul Rathburn. Paul?
Right now it's getting very, very exciting because the actors are here.
That's right.
They've been rehearsing for 3 weeks. The costumes are here. The sets are up. The temperature starts to rise about now.
Well, you're excited about it, aren't you?
Very excited.
Okay, well, we got to step back here for a second, though. You're the first guest of the show.
Right.
You know what that means?
No.
It's time for Would You Rather.
Okay.
That's me singing. Did you know that?
I loved it.
Yeah. I should do it live, but, you know, I can't hit it every time. All right, would you rather, Paul, have to walk on tall stilts for the rest of your life or always ride a unicycle to get around?
I'd take the unicycle.
Really?
Yes.
And you just don't want to be up that high, kind of scared of heights?
That unicycle would be wonderful for me.
It'd probably pick up more chicks, wouldn't it?
I could, right. I could quote Shakespeare to people.
Oh, right.
As I walked along, you know, to be or not to be, to ride or not to ride.
Exactly.
I'd have a good time.
Yeah, I'll be with you. I'll follow you around on the unicycle for a year. So there you go. All right, now, Paul, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing and what's going on this summer.
I'm producing Shakespeare at Notre Dame. All the leading actors for this show are nationally known professional Shakespearean actors. There's a cast of 9 of them. Then there's about a dozen very hand-picked student actors who have the smaller parts, the supporting roles. They get trained for 7 weeks. It's rehearsed 6 hours a day, 6 days a week. We put them up, we house them, we take care of them, we give them money for doing this, but they get professional experience. The designers come from all over the place, set designers, costume designers, light designers. You know, original music is written for the show. We'll have about between 4,000 and 4,500 people who will see this show. We'll run for 3 full weeks, and it's extraordinarily. We start working on this in September, and now, as I say, now is the exciting time.
Right.
The payoff is coming right now.
Sure. Now, how did all this start? It's called the Summer Shakespeare at Notre Dame, and this began about 6 years ago?
Well, it really began about 7 years ago, but this is our 6th season. I taught Shakespeare at Notre Dame for 35 years, but a Shakespeare professor does not necessarily know how to be a producer. All of a sudden, you've got lights and costumes and sets and props, so I had to learn a lot, and it was just a gamble, just jumping out there and hoping for the best.
Right.
And bit by bit, year by year, we've gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, and now we're very well established, and we're a permanent part of Notre Dame. But it's not just for Notre Dame people, it's for everybody. It's designed to be in the summertime because in the summer, the Notre Dame students are gone, and which is not bad if you're a professor.
For sure.
And the faculty is gone, but we've got the Michiana community. So if people come in here from Toledo and St. Louis and Indianapolis and Plymouth and Warsaw and South Bend and Elkhart and you name it, from in large numbers, they come in busloads, and we've been having a really great time.
Right. Now I hear the term Shakespeare, and then I get a little intimidated, but it really shouldn't be for anybody, really. And this is what the Summer Shakespeare is all about, for people to come out, not just for Notre Dame.
Yes.
It's for everybody. And why shouldn't people be intimidated by Shakespeare? Why should they come out and see this?
He's the greatest writer who ever wrote in the English language. And to achieve that, he has to understand human beings. You're not just the audience for a Shakespeare play. You are the subject of the Shakespeare play. Your passions, your desires, your needs, your worries. Very, very funny plays, extraordinarily, hilariously funny, very sad plays, very tragic plays. The one we're doing this year is a war play. It's very, very exciting. It builds up to the most famous battle in the history of England, the Battle of Agincourt. Do you want me to comment on that a little bit?
Well, here's what I know you brought a clip. We want to make sure we get to some of these clips.
Yes.
Now, was this from before the battle, the famous speech?
Yes.
Okay, and a lot of people have used this speech over time, and they probably will recognize it once they've seen it. I think we brought a clip of that. Why don't you set that up just a little bit?
Okay, it's the day of the battle. It's October 24th, 1415. The French army has surrounded the English. The French have 60,000 troops. These are the literal historical numbers. The English had less than 9,000 troops. All the night before, the English are convinced they cannot possibly win. They're very despondent. They're ready to die, but they're going to fight on.
Right.
They've got this leader named Henry V. He goes from camp to camp to camp, encouraging people not to give up, to keep their hearts in the trim. And finally, the morning of the battle arrives, and for the first time they see the enemy lined up out there. And one guy says, "Oh my God, I wish we had 10,000 of the men back in England who would not be working today to join us." And up steps King Harry, and he says, "Don't ask for one man more. We don't need anybody else. If our hearts are in the trim, we few, we happy few, we band of brothers." That's where that term comes from, the band of brothers. For he who sheds his blood with me today will be my brother. It's the greatest fight talk in all of English literature. It's been used by football coaches at halftime. I was a quarterback myself. I know. I heard the coach saying, "We few, we happy few."
Right.
It's a little bit like when Notre Dame's playing Southern California this year. I may have to go into the clubhouse at halftime and give this talk. Well, they won the battle.
Right.
It was the greatest upset in the history of warfare. They won the battle that day.
Okay. Well, we got the clip. Let's go ahead and take a look at, at this famous speech here. This is from the movie adaptation.
This is
correct?
Kenneth Branagh's film.
All right, let's take a look.
From this day to the ending of the world, but we in it shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother. Be he ne'er so vile, this day shall gentle his condition. and gentlemen in England now abed shall think themselves accursed they were not here, and hold their manhoods cheap, whiles any speaks that fought with us upon St. Crispin's Day!
I'm ready to go. Yeah, let's go. No, that's just a sample of what you guys are going to be doing this summer.
I remember where I was sitting the first time I ever read that play.
Right.
2 of my kids were sound asleep in the bedroom nearby. My wife had already gone to bed. It was late at night. I was reading this play, and I read it and read it and read it. I practically came out of my chair.
Right.
It builds and it builds and it builds. When the odds are against you and there's no way you can win, and everyone says you cannot possibly win, to fight on with that kind of courage.
Right.
The play builds up to this, and people in the end are standing and applauding.
Right.
It's a very powerful experience.
Now, I do want to get to this, too. We have a little bit of a clip of you guys setting up for this coming, so let's go ahead and take a look at your guys' production here and just kind of walk us through what we're going to be seeing here. This is the new theater over there?
This is the new DeBartolo Theater. It's a $63 million theater. This is the crew just getting ready, assembling their tools and putting up the sets and working on it. You can see how beautiful the theater is. Every seat in this theater is a very good seat. The set is about 30 feet high, and they will be fighting with swords. This is the cast.
Okay.
A very special thing happens. That's the director right there. On a day, this is a special day because this is the day the cast meets for the first time. All the contracts have been signed.
Is that Henry?
That's Henry.
Okay, so
now they're just discussing what they were just talking. They'll discuss each scene,
right,
and pick it apart and work on it, and the director will give you his vision of the play. Once you've hired the director, it's his play, and everything that we do is to further his vision.
Right.
It's a play which says, use your imagination.
Right.
This is only a theater. We can't put the whole army of France in a theater and the whole army of England, but when you hear us mention the horses, think you see 10 horses and so forth.
Exactly.
It's very, very exciting.
Well, Paul, I want to thank you for coming on out here and tell everybody exactly when they can come out and take a look at Henry V.
Opening night is August 9th. And then we run for 3 solid weeks, all the way until the end of August, August 28th. A lot of seats have been sold already, but if you pick up the telephone and call 631-2800, you can still, we're early in the process, you can still buy seats. As I say, it goes 3 weeks. Matinees are discount prices. We have family prices at times so that you can bring the kids. Last year we did Romeo and Juliet, and lots of families came to that and thoroughly enjoyed it.
Well, Paul, thank you very much.
Thank you,
good luck
Jason.
with the whole production. Thanks for coming on out. All right, and you stay right here. Our next guests are a great tribute to the Blues Brothers. Please welcome to the show the Grumps with the Jake and Elwood Rock, Rhythm, and Blues Review. are. The Grumps are going to be back for one more performance a little bit later on, but we want to get back to this. We're playing our 2-liter drink game. Okay, Kelsey, you out there?
We're out here, Jason.
Okay, now we got to get through this one a little bit quicker. We're just going to kind of get them fired off.
Okay, you guys ready? Let me get this out here, cause okay.
There's a stopwatch.
We got 1 minute. On your mark, get set, go.
All right, what we're doing is we're going through studio audience members, seeing who can drink the most out of a 2-liter in 1 minute. So look at her on the right there.
Good stuff. You like that stuff?
I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet.
Yep.
Okay, well you better keep drinking.
It's a lot tougher than what they think. So Kelsey will see the results from that. We're going to check back in with them one more time.
Down the hall to your right.
Okay, well there they are. We'll make sure we get the results. Well, it's always a lot of fun when we bring out our next guest, and you always seem to end up learning something. Here to have a little fun with some science is Mr. Doug Farmwell. Doug? All right, and it's always a lot of fun when you come here. Each time you tell us some cool things for parents to do to impress the kids.
And that's really what we're trying to do is demonstrate some real basic science concepts, because everything from the space station to laser beams to jet fighters operates on really simple, basic, fundamental principles that you can demonstrate around the house. And that kind of demystifies science. Professor Rathburn was saying how intimidating Shakespeare can be, and a lot of parents are intimidated by science, and they don't have to be. So just using simple things around the house, you can see right there, I've got some nails stuck through there. I've kind of made a leak-proof bottle.
Sure. You just now.
And you're going to do it.
Okay. Okay.
It's just a bottle full of water. I've kind of recycled it. I took the label off, so I don't remember what brand, but it doesn't matter.
Now, Doug, you've done some things to me in the past to where this ain't another setup, is it?
I'll do this with you.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause Doug will have me. I got wet one time.
Yes, you did. I'll try to avoid that.
Okay.
Not with this one.
All right, so we're trying to duplicate that.
All you do is push the nail in there. You got to push hard.
Wow. Now, there's probably a trick to this, or not really?
Nope. Just push the nail in there.
All right.
You got to put some force behind it.
I know. I didn't eat my Wheaties out. Oh, yeah. That ain't too bad.
Now, the neat thing is, you can take it out, and it still doesn't leak.
Wow.
Put it in, and take it out.
Is this the problems they were having with the space shuttle?
Well, this would probably help
Wow.
it. Now, it does come out as soon as you take the cap off.
Now, why is that?
Because you're equalizing the air pressure.
Oh. So
you put the cap on and it stops.
So you don't want to do this to the kids, but you can have the kids do this to the...
Right.
Right, okay.
And it's all air pressure. When the cap's on, the air pressure pushing out.
If you squeeze it, though, you can...
If you squeeze it, yeah, because you're adding more pressure.
Like that.
And all these kind of have a similar theme. We're all kind of taking advantage of air pressure. So the second one, you can see I've taken a potato and stuck a straw through it.
Right.
Doesn't seem like it would be
You almost need like a hammer or something like that.
Well, give it a try.
Just punch it right on through?
However you want to do it.
All right, well, let's see. Well, I got it started.
You can get started a little way.
Yeah.
But what happens to the straw?
See, I know there's a trick to it, but I'm not sure.
The straw bends.
Yeah, it stops and it gets, unless you, okay, you're going to show me how to do it now, right?
You just kind of hold it like this.
Uh-huh.
Now you might want to get a new straw, because you've already bent that one.
Okay.
Put your thumb over the end.
That forces the air to stay.
The air stays in, and that strengthens the straw enough that it'll go right through.
Wow.
And all you're doing is just taking advantage of the air pressure.
Sure.
Yeah, and you can, do
Now, is that just a big old sliver of potato in there?
That is just a big old plug of potato.
That's how they make French fries, right?
It's one way.
Yeah.
Now sometimes, this doesn't work all the time, but if you turn it around and put it back in, if you get enough air pressure, you can pop the plug of potato out the other side.
Oh, let's see that. Not that time.
It
worked at home, though, didn't it?
It depends on the straw.
Okay.
But I got a lot of plugs of potato in there.
Here we
if
go.
for whatever reason you would want that.
Let's see this projectile potato. Oh, no.
I got a little bit.
I got a
that
little
one. That one doesn't always work.
All right.
But you can always put the straw through it.
Sure. Then you can eat the potato when you're done.
And then you can eat the potato when you're done.
All right. Is
Now
this the one I like?
This is your favorite.
Yes. And it goes right along with the 2-liter drink game.
It does.
All right.
So what we're going to do, first
Ginger
I'm going
ale,
to give
your
you
beverage of choice?
It's the beverage of cheap.
Right. How much do you think you could drink in a minute?
Not much, actually.
Yeah. Well.
Now first, we're going to need some Mentos.
Okay.
And actually, brand does matter here. Mentos work, wintergreen Lifesavers work.
Well, that's what we used
Altoids
last
don't.
time.
No, we used Lifesavers last time.
Right. Any one work better than the other?
I think the Mentos work a little better.
This is kind of like the summer. The
Right. Now, this one gets a little messy.
Yes, that's right.
So we're in here.
So how many you put in here? We only put one in of the.
I know, we're going to be
Lifesaver.
daring.
Really? We're going to
However
try.
many
I got.
you feel up to.
I got 6 here. It's a matter of getting them in a.
Well, it's just put them over the top.
All right.
Oops, I dropped one. 3's still good.
It's boring now, but wait till you see
Wait
this.
till you see it. Okay.
And do this at home at
Outside.
supper time. Oh, okay. Ready?
Okay. On
Go.
3.
1. All right. Wow. See, now that's the.
That sucks.
Now that's a. Now
What happened?
it'd probably be easier to drink this now, and
It's all flat now. Because what we did was release all the carbon dioxide immediately.
right, and the nice fresh aroma of ginger ale.
Of cheap ginger ale in
Did
particular.
the front row of the studio audience, they didn't
Didn't
get
get-
in. It's kind of
I
like
don't see any on the
a
cameras,
Gallagher
which I'm sure
show.
will make
Next thing we're
everyone-
going to do is smash.
We'll get a sledgehammer and smash the
That's
potato.
right. All right, moving on here, Doug.
Okay. Now, sometimes you want it to fizz. Sometimes you don't.
Okay.
Now, listen, we're getting a little untested territory here.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, I'm already covered, so this ain't going to be too
Okay.
bad. Can I shake this
Shake
one
it up. Shake it up. Now, you get a pop and it gets shaken up. What happens when you open it?
Well, pow.
Right. And sometimes people tell me, tap on the top. Does that do any good?
No.
But what you can do is snap the sides
On the seam or anything?
all the way around. Because what happens when you shake it, you put bubbles. You make bubbles. The carbon dioxide comes out of solution.
So you're
and the
knocking 'em down.
bubbles adhere to the side. When you knock them loose, they all float to the top. There's no pop above them. So the carbon dioxide still comes out, but there's no pop above them. So you don't get any fizz, you don't get any mess.
Plus, you look really cool doing this.
Yeah.
At the picnic.
So you go all the way around. You want to get all of it.
Yep.
And I'm
Okay,
going
I'm
to do
nervous
it.
about this one still, though.
I'm going to do it over here because
I'll let you do
this
it.
has about a 70% success rate. I'm still perfecting my technique.
Audience, take cover. But normally, you'd have been all over the place. So
Well, it fizzes. You'll still get a big fizz, a big puff of carbon dioxide, but you won't get all the pop coming out.
no. Should we enjoy some?
Yeah, this is
Although
fine.
I
I
shouldn't
wouldn't
load
drink
up.
this,
No.
but this was fine.
All right, this is with lime. I'm not going to load up because I got to prepare for later.
That's right.
Tasty. How much time we got, Tim? Out there.
Just
I'll get
about
it.
done.
About one more? Can we get one more
Okay.
real quick?
One more real quick. And what we're going to do is launch these. So I'm going to get some dry paper towels.
Okay.
I've already filled these up with vinegar,
Okay.
if I can find a dry spot. And what we're going to do is turn them into rockets.
Oh, okay. That's always fun.
And this is just plain vinegar.
Okay.
Again, use whatever's cheap. Just because NASA spends $1 million on something, you don't have to.
Right.
We're going to get some paper towel,
Okay.
put some baking soda in there. I'll try to find some of the dry paper towel.
A bunch of it, like a big, about that much?
You won't even need that much because you're going to need to wrap it up in a little packet. So just a little bit.
Gotcha.
Wrap
fold
up in
it
a little
over.
packet. And we're folding it over in the paper so that we have time to close the film canister before it goes up.
Okay, so it's like a little bit of a delay.
It's a little bit of a delay.
Like a fuse.
In a way.
So we're
So
gonna.
you pick one.
I'll do the black.
Okay.
Can we shoot them at anything?
They're really hard to aim.
Really?
So you kind of take potluck.
Okay, I'll let you do yours, then I'm gonna do mine.
Okay.
We'll see what it looks like.
Stick it in there
All right.
and let it go. And you can see it fizzing up.
Right. Oh yeah. So can you actually hold this?
You can. The top will pop off instead of the canister popping out.
Okay, here
But
we
you
go.
can pop the top off.
Oh, look, it's a dud. All righty, Doug. Well, this is
But-
very cool stuff.
Simple, easy stuff you've got at home, and you can still demonstrate fundamental science principles.
Right. Well, thank you, Doug, very much. Always a pleasure. Some cool stuff. All
It all
right.
worked this time.
Yeah. All right, back once again for your listening pleasure and viewing pleasure, the Grumps with the Jake and Elwood Rock, Rhythm, and Blues Review. Guys, I don't know who that nut job was that ran up in there with you. Did you guys get his name that ran out of there? I don't know. All right, well, the big fun here, we're down to our last segment here of the 2-liter drink game. And Tim, come on in here. Now we're gonna present our winner. Tim's our floor director here, and I told you I had to save it. Kelsey, out there?
Yeah, we're out here. We're out here with Nick, who is our winner, and this is his bottle right here.
That's his bottle. Okay, why don't you go ahead and present him with the fabulous prizes. And then
okay, fabulous prizes. We have a lint roller and a can of cream-style corn and a night shift cap.
Ooh.
You can get yours too. There you go. See, this is what you get. What do you think, Nick?
Oh, this is great, man. I've never been so excited.
Oh, look at that. And I'm sure it was the cream corn.
All right, I think I'm going to beat him, though, because me and Kelsey, me and you, it's on, man. Me and you got your 2-liter out there?
I got mine here. We're going to do this for a minute.
Yep, Tim, you got the clock on this? All right, now we'll have Tim fire us off, and then we're going to just go nuts here. No Mentos going in, too. All right. You all set, Kels? I got the cap off.
Hopefully I can hear him say go.
Tim, you got to be loud.
Ready, set, go!
$20, $15,
Where's the music? There it is.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo! Thank you, Tim. Here, you need to run this on out to there. Make sure he doesn't cheat. There's mine.
Yeah.
How'd you do, Kels?
I have 6.5 inches left, so
all right, Tim's
almost
running
halfway.
Tim's running mine out there. We're gonna see.
No. I'm not even gonna. Oh, just a little over 5.
That stuff's easier to drink.
I won!
He's gonna have to give his hat back.
All right, well, that is the big show. I'd like to thank all my guests. Paul Rathbun from the Summer Shakespeare at Notre Dame with Henry V running from August 9th through the 28th. Also, Doug Farmwald for always showing us something very cool. And one more time for the Grumps with the Jake and Elwood Rock and Rhythm Blues Review. Thank you guys very much. Now just remember to go out and enjoy something that you enjoy. Good night, everybody.
Made possible by viewers like you. Thank you. You have been watching a WNIT local production.